Baby Shower Comedy Podcast. All right, everyone. I'm here. Tobin Miller's here. Like, subscribe. Click the subscribe button. Guys, go ahead and smash that subscribe button. Click it down below. We're at 70 subscribers. I probably shouldn't keep just saying the exact number of subscribers.
They can see.
Yeah. You can see.
No secret.
Well, maybe they'll listen and they'll help us get to 100.
Yeah.
If they are not yet subscribed.
100 subscribers would be
Imagine
nice.
being part of the first 100 in history.
Your voice cracked on that as you said it.
Yeah, your
Should
belief.
we do a giveaway? Should we do a giveaway for the first 100?
What should we do?
Oh, that's a great idea. Like a fun...
We'll do a cameo. We'll send cameos to each person. Personal videos saying, hey, Rich, thanks for watching. It's been a pleasure having you with us for the past 26 years as we build up this podcast.
Yeah, my one buddy's huge fandom. I go over there. When I go over there on Sundays, he's always got the dad hat, baby shower dad hat going.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Non-stop.
It's a good hat. Does he wear it outside,
Yeah,
though? That's
yeah.
the question.
No, that's where it gets the best promo. Like if we're putzing around the West Village and they got the golden retriever going, Snacks, who's been on the Doggist, running around. They got little Desi, and then
The Doggist?
it's a Instagram account for like famous dogs in New York.
So this guy's dog is famous?
He got about 160K likes, I think.
Does he dress up the dog or no? Is it?
No, he's not that kind of. He's a
What about a
Rich is a Jersey guy.
Handkerchief?
no.
Not even a handkerchief.
No.
Dog collar? What kind of collar?
I think it's a dog collar.
It's a choke collar? It's like just chain, or is it a...
No.
We gotta get him a baby shower dog collar.
That's not a bad idea either. People who dress up their dog, that's a weird kind of guy. And would you? I would not. Although my family did do this fun thing with our little toy Havanese dog, where they put a little vest. It was a Michigan University of Michigan vest on the dog when it rained.
I would do shoes if I had the dog in New York. So it didn't step on needles and shit.
Right.
Other than that, no.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, so you get some good press.
Yeah.
In the Westville.
We have a big topic.
We do. This is... For everyone out there, our steady listeners, we all know that topics are... Sometimes we go topics, sometimes we don't.
Well, we're also doing 2 hours today.
Oh, my gosh. We're going to go...
Right?
We're going... Well, that's just a small tasting menu of the world... The
world record.
The world record to come. When we do that.
I was talking about with Ginsburg, and he's like, you might not. Do you think it would be better press if we didn't accomplish the record? Like if we fell short?
Yeah.
Because then it leads it. Then it's like the second attempt. Then we have to try it again.
If we don't get it, it would be hilarious.
I don't know how I don't know how it comes about that we don't get it. Like someone one of us three needs to essentially tap out.
Yeah.
And there'd be pressure. There'd be yelling and being like, "Dude, you can't. We're this far."
Bro, that would be an intense moment.
That'd be an epic scene in the podcast where someone's tapping out. And like unplugs their mic. They go, I'm out.
The podcast has been just absolute rambling.
Yeah.
For the past 2 hours, right before someone taps out, and they're like, "It doesn't even matter, bro." Like,
now through that conversation with the correspondence with Guinness, what establishes a category? Like,
they have an archivist that decides. I think we kind of got to get the archivist, I guess. I'll follow up with her again.
Well, let's have the archivist on the pod.
What would you say?
We should get them on the podcast. The archivist.
Guinness will.
I don't know if they'll do that.
I'm not bowing down to Guinness. They can go fuck themselves, dude.
Yeah.
Like they're
No, Miller's right. We have to go for the
we're
'cause they're
going
being
for the
weird
world
about it.
record.
Yeah.
If
right?
they don't have a category for the world record that we're going for, then that's
Yeah.
their fault. We don't need their services then.
Yeah, we go for this record and then we hope they pick it up.
We only need their services if they had the record that we're trying to go after.
That's true. It is just a name. It is.
Should we create a
Don't
new
they
record
I think that's
instead
what we're
of
doing.
baby shower Guinness baby shower world records?
We should compete with Guinness. Is there another world record company?
Exactly.
Out
We're
No,
gonna
there's
there?
compete.
They're a
really
monopoly essentially. So we should create the
Yeah.
mom and pop shop of world
That
record.
could be
Uh-oh.
pretty funny.
We should have split podcasts. Baby shower original and then
Yeah.
baby shower world record, and we just have world record people come on and talk about their world record.
Yeah, or you have people like setting world records
Yeah.
for things, like you cover people like
I saw Will Tillman, who's the world record guy from Vice. I was on a little date ski.
Yeah, he holds the
Really?
record for most candles
walked
lit in
by.
his mouth.
Yeah.
Will Tillman.
And I told the girl that I was on the date with, I'm like, that guy's a Guinness World Record holder. She's like, no way.
Wow. What does he hold it for?
It's like, yeah, no big deal. I know world record holders. Candles lit in his mouth, right?
Most candles lit in his mouth.
Oh, that's such a world record. It's always weird when it's like a thing you like no one would do.
That's my
Why
thing.
would you ever do that and then that thing go for the world record in it?
Yeah, and there's
How
no.
many bananas can you balance on your head?
But also for them to have that world record and not longest podcast, it's like, go fuck yourself, Guinness. You have a world
Yeah.
record where it's people lighting candles in their mouth.
Well, I think their world record, I think you've told me even, was like a different. It's like there's a podcasting one, but it's like audio visual.
It's
or
not
something.
podcast. It's longest audio only live stream and longest
Yeah.
video
Oh.
live stream. But the longest
Yeah.
video live stream is like a live stream of like an event, and it was like
Right.
7 days long.
Right. So
They
that's
just-
different.
That's different. That's not a podcast.
Right.
That's
Wow.
I don't know why he's got tape over his
I really
nose.
didn't picture it that way. I got to be honest with you. I'm an idiot. I was picturing like
I could be wrong, but I think that's fire retardant tape. So he doesn't set his face
Larger.
on fire.
What's coming out of his? What's the black like thing in the bottom?
Oh, that's lighter.
That's
yeah.
the lighter.
He's using like a grill lighter. You saw that guy, and you know that guy?
Yeah, he's a comic.
Oh, okay.
I don't think he's doing comedy anymore, but
That's our
he's
that's
doing
our
other
fate.
things now.
That I think we've found our fate. I think you and I pretty soon are gonna be jamming. What are we gonna be?
Records down people's throats.
What other things can you jam in your? You could do dogs. Here we come. Dogs
No,
in
it's- we-
in your.
That's how Joey
That's
Chestnut.
Tobin Miller. That's Tobin Miller over there. He did.
He did some dogs.
He did most oranges.
He did most finger snaps in a row
Yeah, in a.
without a second. The threshold is you can't have 2 seconds in between snaps.
Yeah.
You have to keep it beat.
Yup. 13 hours of straight snapping. You should
In
have seen
order,
him.
in order to do it, he would switch the finger in which he snapped. He had to switch to his pinky.
Really? Wow, that's some guy.
Because you know the guy that
We should
clapped
say-
the most? He didn't clap like this. He
Really?
would go like this.
That's not real. Is that real?
Yeah, it's how you clap. Speed clap.
No. Why would you do that? I would never do that.
As quick as you can.
Wow. You're getting like some. Yeah, that's pretty good. I can't even do that.
Yeah, you could. Try it.
No, because I got these things on. That's crazy.
I know a thing or two about world
Do they have like
records.
gross world records? Like how many times someone's like, beat off and like a. That's a record I might like.
Anonymous.
Hopefully-
It's been it's been
Submitting
recorded.
anonymously.
It's been recorded and confirmed, but they chose not to put their picture in the book.
It's like we're pretty sure it happened. We couldn't verify it, but some
Yeah.
guy said.
Multiple sources have confirmed that this is what the guy did. He hasn't given us permission to put his photograph.
Yeah. He gave us some height, weight, some of the basics. What's this? Oh, you could break tomorrow. Perfect, Pat. This is what I'm talking about. Look at how dumb the first one is. Most CDs. This is why I'm saying, like, it's always a weird thing. Like
Most
oranges.
Jell-O eaten with chopsticks in 1 minute. That's impossible. I don't think I could get any ounces. 3.2.
Yeah, that's a. I don't know how you would even do. Most sticky notes on the face. I
Must
gotta
be
be honest.
placed
That's
there
a
by the-
lot. 58.
I thought that was the easiest one.
Really?
Can you have them
Oh,
already placed out? Can you have 60 sticky notes placed out in rows, or do you have to have a booklet? Because that's the difficult part.
Oh, interesting. The
Or do you just
speed.
go?
Yeah.
You
I think
know?
you just go right. I think you just go right off. I got to tell you, I'd like to see you do 5. I would like to watch.
Fastest time placed
Miller.
24 cans.
Well, I
Trying
think,
to
I
place
think you
20
could probably do the can thing.
Right? 9.7. That's this. Okay. You want to talk about this? If Pat's in, we should probably on Baby Shower, the YouTube.
This is
we should
cake.
We should do all of these.
All
and
you have to
just
do
fail.
is just like you
And
get a
just fail.
24. You get a 24 case.
Yeah.
For the people at home, number 5 says fastest time to place 24 cans in a fridge.
Yeah.
9.7 seconds. I'm thinking I have a 24 pack, right? I literally just open the box from the outside and push them through. I don't know how that's tough. I could do it in like 5 seconds.
Oh shit! I honestly think we should make like 30-second, 1-minute sketches of each of these and put them on the
and
Baby
us,
Shower.
and us failing each one.
Oh, just miserably. We'll rotate off, and then at the end of each, it'll just go, "Damn it!" and then we'll move on.
Most tennis balls held in one hand, 26. That's
Let me go
insane.
for that. I
No
think
one
I
can
could
do
get
that.
that. I think I
you can
could get
stack.
that.
I think you're allowed to stack.
Let me try that out.
That's impossible. How do you do it?
Practice with oranges first. No, you gotta go. I think you go.
Can you tape them?
Oranges first.
So when you go tennis balls, here's what I do. I got decent hands. You got decent hands. I think you do a nice base on the like 5, and then you do a 5. You just go right up.
I don't think you could do 5 on 5 on 5 though.
You don't think
You
it
eventually
would
have
start
to go. Yeah, you eventually have to go 4, 3,
pyramid
2, 1.
style. Yeah. So maybe you have to go 6, 4, 3. How many?
Look at this one. Fastest time to type the alphabet backwards on iPad, 2 seconds.
Oh, and look at that.
That's
Currently
epic.
under review. That might even be up.
Hold on.
Pat, bookmark that. Don't lose that. That's an important piece of content for us.
Yeah, Samaha just failed.
Oh, he tried to do it? No, that one's hard, dude. Miller, I bet you might get
No,
one.
what
of
you
these.
have to do, I mean, that's actually not the hardest because you have 10 fingers, right?
Yeah.
How many letters in the alphabet?
25?
26?
Oh, okay.
24?
Oh, it's
26?
really embarrassing to get that wrong.
25?
No,
think
don't
it's
listen to me.
26.
Yeah, it's
Got 2 idiots on the pod.
listen in school, everyone.
You just have to like know where it is, and you go boom, boom, boom,
Right, you map it out
boom,
beforehand.
boom, boom.
Right.
You essentially have 3 hits on
Yeah,
the key.
yeah. And you just do it quickly, so
Yeah.
it goes.
Boom,
Yeah,
boom,
yeah.
dum,
You
dum.
could practice that. That one you might be. I love how you're
The
like
hands
you're trying to
didn't
go
touch.
1.5
All right, let's keep going.
saltine. Excuse me, I'm not doing that. Let me do 12 though. Pair of undies.
I don't think I could get any.
That would be a weird thing to watch. Look, these are so dumb. Fastest time to put on a double duvet cover. That you got to give to your girlfriend. Ladies love the duvet.
Go back. Go.
All right, you guys can pick 3, right? Which 3 do you guys think you could break tomorrow? You've seen all of them.
Hold on. Go slow.
All right.
I'm definitely doing cans in the fridge.
Balance.
I'm doing
CDs
cans in the
balance
fridge easy.
Yeah, that's
Sticky notes on the face
You're doing
easy.
that?
I think
Wow.
T-shirts in a minute is also not as hard as maybe you think.
I'm not doing T-shirts in a minute. I think I'm doing the tennis balls in the hand.
Jello with chopsticks. I would try to do that. I think I could do that.
Let's have maybe you do that.
Can you put like some slime on your face for the sticky notes on the face, like to help it stick? Can you like cover your face
Like
in glue?
adhesive?
Oh, that would be really
Probably not.
obnoxious.
That sounds like cheating.
Afterward, it's a nice
It's worth
style.
it.
Yeah. I don't. That seems
Resident basketball player. Toby, do you
suspect.
think you could do the basketball one? That
No,
sounds
that's
hard.
extremely
That sounds
hard.
most circles
That's
around the leg.
extremely hard.
Oh, I might do the basketball one, just to give it
We
a whirl.
could do most. We would fail horribly at this, but go
What?
up number 9.
10 saltine crackers eaten in 1 minute. That
Go
sounds
to-
I
go
can't
to 9.
do that. I've tried that.
Most leapfrog jumps in 30 seconds by a team of 2, 32. We would have to
We
get
should
32
try it.
leapfrogs.
We should definitely try that.
That's less than a second every jump.
I don't even think that we
There's
could
no way.
accomplish 32 leapfrogs
I'm not sure I could
in a
leapfrog
row.
you. Yeah,
without the time constraint.
that's what I'm saying.
I don't think we could get 32 in a row, period.
Could you leapfrog me? I don't
Yeah,
know that.
easy. You drop down.
You could probably jump pretty good. Yeah.
You don't even have to jump, really.
Really? Oh, then maybe I could.
You're
do
on
it.
all fours.
Right.
I jump over you,
Oh, right. It's kind
and
of
I
like
piggyback off. I kind
Right.
of like
Okay, maybe
glide.
we could do those.
Easy, but not in. I would probably try the chopsticks
Because there's
E,
because of the hilarity of trying to pick up Jello with chopsticks.
The Mr. Potato Head one, I just don't know anyone who has one. I think I may have one. Mr. Potato Head.
Yeah, I think that would be.
I think I've seen a video of that being broken.
How many marshmallows? Oh, 25. I don't know that I would want to try. That doesn't sound like it's worth a squeeze. You
Do you
know?
want to tell Hardy what you found recently? A video of the hot dogs?
Yeah, I sent it to him.
Mm-hmm.
The guy eating 18 hot dogs over the course of a baseball game. He ate a hot dog every half inning.
Oh, did he actually do that?
Yeah, did you not watch the video?
I haven't
you
seen the
just
video
liked
yet.
it. I sent
No.
it to you, and you liked the message,
I like it. Like, I like messages when people send them to me a lot.
but you didn't watch it.
No. Not yet.
Do you understand what the video is?
I saw it and I was like, oh, this guy probably like easily ate like 18 hot dogs or something.
The guy did the challenge that we were literally talking about that day.
How many did he have the
He
beers
did
too?
18. No, but the challenge is just 18 of something.
That is right. And he did it in the ball game.
He did a hot dog every half inning.
Wow. Well, there we go, Brian. We'll get to see. I'll watch it.
What's this next chat? What's the thing that we were talking about at the end of last pod?
Was the yeah? What did we talk about? The
Space.
yeah. So there's been this debate going around, started by my brother Chris. Shout outs to Chris Hardy, very funny guy. Comes up with this
Shout outs to the brother
Well,
saying
it's
he's
a
a very funny guy to
fam-
the
family oriented pod. Great, my brother's the best. He's
He's got 10 YouTube accounts. He accounts for 10 of our subscribers.
yeah. He said because we were just watching flicks, so you got to understand, you gotta kind of suspend disbelief here for a minute and just kind of go with the flow here. Would you rather be caught, and you're trying to get out of the situation? So would you rather get caught in Jurassic Park, in the original Jurassic Park? All right, I found this out later on when we were doing the question. It's not the other Jurassic Parks. It's the original park. All right, with the T-Rex and on the island. That situation. Would you rather get caught stranded in a situation like that? Kind of like the movie, right? Kind of like the movie, but you're caught in the park. Or would you rather get stranded in space? Now, in my head, I'm thinking, no way in space, because of just the terror of just getting caught in space. But the idea is maybe
You're stuck in both, right?
yeah.
There's
And
no getting out of either.
no, so here's what it is. You can. It's like kind of a question of like, what would you rather brave through? What did you think you could survive, and what do you think you could get out of? And in the space one, I was like, well, do I have another astronaut? There's no other astronaut to get home, but your comms are up. This is
What
what
about in Jurassic
your
Park?
communications.
Do you have a buddy in Jurassic Park?
I don't think you have a buddy in either.
And your comms
Maybe-
are up in Jurassic Park.
Yeah, your but I don't know that you have like what comms.
Walkie-talkie.
Yeah, that's
To
a good
talk to Jeff
question.
Goldblum.
I didn't ask
In
if you
both
have
scenarios, you have you have comms, but only to Jeff Goldblum.
in Jurassic Park you could talk to Jeff Goldblum. I think in Jurassic Park you don't really have comms. Maybe you could find a walkie-talkie or something. But in the spaceship, the idea is that you do have contact with Houston. So like maybe they could help you get home. That's what Chris was saying. He was going, I think with autopilot these days, potentially you could get yourself home. Now I'm going, I don't like space. I don't like space for being stranded out. I don't think I get myself home, honestly. Maybe
I think you'd be great in space though. It's just dead time. You just sit there and meditate for 20 years.
Yeah, I mean, but I'm like thinking I don't want to like die in space, like because you could start like if you get caught in space, like you'd probably have to kill yourself eventually because like you'd run out of food.
Old.
Yeah, it would be brutal.
Well, they have to have enough food. Food can't be an issue in this, right?
No, it is. It's like okay, you get dropped in either of these scenarios. You are in space.
You got text?
Yeah, I got an Instagram. So see if it's maybe it's someone. No, it can't be about.
So when I text you, you get these notifications and you just throw them to the.
No, usually not. And you're trying to.
Are you ignoring my text already?
I'm not going down this wormhole with you. And the
we're
third
already
option
down.
is Miller. Miller tries to bring you down a wormhole. That's the third. Listen, you want to survive, so you either think you can get yourself out of Jurassic Park or
back to Earth.
home to Earth you're alone in a spaceship in space. What situation is less worse to you? Is
How
basically
many days of food do you have available?
You don't know. This
in
is
each
like
scenario.
You don't. That's kind of the question, right? It's like you don't know that.
How is that? What do you?
No, so that's part of it. It's like
No, but that's
factor that in. Like
that's bullshit though, because in Jurassic Park you can hypothetically find food.
Yeah, which I think plays for Jurassic Park. For the question, it's like, yeah, I don't know how much food I even have left in space. You're right. That's going to run out eventually. You got to get your dumb ass home.
I think. All right. To counteract that, I think space missions have an abundant amount of food. You're not being thrown up there for like 2 weeks. People get thrown up for what, 3 years at a time?
Brilliant point. This is probably
so
what my
3 years of food.
You're probably right. Yeah, that's a very good point. There's probably plenty of food for a while, I would bet.
Google how much food on the International Space Station
question-
currently.
Yeah. How long could you go?
As of July 17th, 2022, how much food is on the International Space Station?
You're probably right, dude. I bet they probably have like a year to 3 years of like extra food or something.
Right.
Yeah. That's not the.
I think I could get back to Earth in like 2 days if I'm in a space station. How far are we?
Okay. I don't think you're that far. I think you're
orbiting Earth.
Yeah, you're like
Oh, it's easy.
This is what I love about this question. A guy like you going, oh yeah, that's.
I'd probably hang out. I'd probably hang out for another couple days in space. I wouldn't even be in a rush to get back.
So this is the amount for
That's
one
so
astronaut
aggressive.
per day. So say the trip was 3 years.
Right, but nothing can go wrong, Miller. I
So
mean,
1.8
remember,
Nothing can go wrong other than
It's- that's-
mental warfare in space.
No, I'm saying like the to me the percentage of error. What do they call it? The margin for error is small in the space thing. One thing goes wrong, the heat shield overheats. A couple of the valves don't go right. You're not. See, to me, I go. And
This isn't Interstellar, man. This is that doesn't happen
Astronaut
up here,
food
dude.
is ready to go. It's ready to eat astronaut food.
Right.
I believe.
Okay. So
you-
longer missions require much more
So you
food.
get 1.8 pounds a day per astronaut, and a quarter pound of that is the packaging. So 1.5 pounds a day of food, and that's it. So times 365 times
Right.
3. So
I'm gonna bring this question to my brother, but I think
1,500 pounds of food.
yeah.
That's how much you'll have in space.
Right, all of a year's worth of food.
The real thing you have is can
And
you
you
get
have nothing because you're in Jurassic Park.
so
You have
my
to go
whole
hunt.
thing.
You have to
Well,
go
there's
hunt
herbivores.
an animal.
The herbivores are eating
Oh,
plants.
absolutely. You forage. For me, berries. I'm getting out of there. My whole thing was it's called the high-low theory. We decided on, and you attack the dinosaurs. You hide from them both in trees. So I think you go up into trees is a nice move.
Pterodactyl.
Pterodactyls
Boom.
they don't fly that low. Come on. That's ridiculous.
What are you talking about? How do they get food? They pick off idiots that are hiding in trees.
You think they pick off
yes,
idiots?
dude, you are
Look at Hardy high.
Dude, in Jurassic a true Jurassic Park. None of this fake stuff.
It's Jurassic Park
It's a
1. It's the
true-
original, yes.
This is a park with the most dangerous creatures known to
That's
Earth
right.
on
That
it.
is, yeah.
And you're going to waltz out of there unscathed.
That's what. You see, this is my brother's point. He's like, "There's no way you make it out of Jurassic Park alive." I told him too. I go under the surface of like a pond, a little pond.
With
This
a
was-
reed?
That Miller, you nailed it. And I go right up against the glass with a nice little reed.
Little leeches coming up, and
Yeah,
now you
yeah,
got
yeah.
leeches on you?
That you have to deal with that, but you stay nice and easy under there.
You think there's a pond the entirety getting out?
Yeah, no. So this is my brother's other point.
Like,
He's
what do you do after the
he goes,
pond? Now
"There's
you're
no-"
riddled with diseases.
It's not an escape plan because eventually you got to come out of the pond, I guess he was saying. But I was saying I do the pond for a little bit just to kind of regroup, figure
You're
it out.
fucked in the pond, dude.
Oh, I'm
Because
telling
they're
you, dude.
pond creatures where that's their competitive advantage. They're pond creatures. Look at
No,
that.
I don't know if there's pond creatures.
Pterodactyl
Look
eating
at
you
that.
right out of the water.
That's just picking me right out of the pond.
Yes. Dude, you were so
Yes,
dead.
with the reed. Come on, dude.
Here's the thing is
Pat,
that you
pull up,
one-on-one with even the least offensive creature, you're probably dead.
No, see, here's the thing. My buddy Rick and I were talking about
Like,
this.
do you think you
remember in J Park 1, they go and they see the brontosauruses. It's even peaceful. They go up. They're hiding in a little bit of a nook.
Sure.
That's what I think. I think early on, you get in a nook, right? You get your spirits up a little bit. You find you visual. You go. All right, guys.
Look up how big Jurassic Park is. Square footage.
And then you book it.
Like, how far do you think you have to go? Traverse.
You're probably looking at what, 30 miles? 25, 30 miles maybe? That's what I'm saying. You do intermittent pond regroups.
You wouldn't
Every
do-
couple of miles you hit
wouldn't
the
do a
pond.
full, right when you get placed, you do a dead sprint for 30 miles, just straight line. Just try to have one go at it.
Yeah, you run a marathon.
You
out of
literally do a
Jurassic-
marathon, and you're out in like 12 hours.
Yeah.
Just take your chances.
Yeah, I think someone was like, "Can I meet up with the convoy of cars?" I was like, "I don't think
No.
you know. You're not like."
That's like me being able to link up with the International
Yeah.
Space Station.
So Jurassic Park looks like a small island.
Oh, this is brilliant.
Similar to Staten
Did
Island.
you bring up a map?
I mean, this doesn't give us any information.
No, but this is brilliant that he found this. Look at this.
Similar to Staten Island, maybe. The same size.
Yeah. Same creatures too. What are we?
But you also don't know where the vicious creatures are versus
No,
the...
you have no
You
idea.
don't know anything. I like how all these maps are the same. It's not like like there's an accurate representation of Jurassic Park. I would think that all of them are different.
This is the funniest thing ever. How do they have maps of Jurassic Park? This is legendary. It's all the same.
We should get a poster of Jurassic
Oh,
Park
look,
for
they
the-
tell you where guys are.
Exactly.
Okay, you get a hold of this. You're going around the Dillosaurus. Those won't eat you, Miller. You could ride those. I said to a couple people, I would ride the Brontosaurus. You get on its neck.
Here's the thing, the Brontosaurus has a natural predator. So that predator will also take you out.
Do you think-
I'd be wise to stay away from all creatures. I wouldn't take comfort. I would not take comfort in a Brontosaurus at all.
you go to. I would
This looks
try
like
to
a trap.
stick tight to the Bronti. You stick tight to a pack of Bronti,
Right.
and then if it gets dicey, you pond.
You get trampled.
You could get trampled.
All the Tyrannosaurus Rex comes along. The Brontosaurus all run and are in a frenzy. And now you're kind of getting jostled around
and then
in
you get
between Brontosaurus.
just fucking picked getting trampled might be
Guys, slow down.
Guys, slow down.
You're getting jockeyed by a bunch of Brontosaurus.
The thing of it is, though, the reason why I went Jurassic Park, honestly, was, and Rick too, saying, was just our distrust of space in general. The worst case scenario, I think, is worse in space than Jurassic Park. That's what. So in
What's
both,
your worst case?
well, in both you may die, but in space you may slowly starve to death. And I don't.
There's a way to kill yourself in space.
But that's really.
You open up
sucks.
the hatch.
Yeah.
Easy. Have you not thought about this?
I don't want to.
Obviously, you haven't thought about this a
Oh,
lot. You open up the hatch. You shoot yourself into
that's
space.
brutal. How quick do you die then? Pretty quick.
Immediately. It's ice. It's below freeze. Like
so you
the-
have to
the
kill
temperature in
yourself, though.
space.
You know, you got. I don't know if I want to kill my that.
What are you even talking? First of all, you're going to Earth. You're changing
getting
course.
back. I guess this is a decent point. I guess if you were starving to death, you could open.
You're doing
the
a
hatch.
last ditch effort. You're going, Houston, I'm coming. You better have ways to slow me down, or else I will be hitting one of your states. You start threatening Houston very quickly. You're like, I got 3 days left of food.
Coming in hot.
I'm now threatening you guys. I will be coming. make preparations.
Yeah, I'm coming in hot.
And I think that there's
that's
got to
funny,
be
man.
I don't think you need that much background information to land.
You don't think? See, that's what I'm. That's
You
what
think
I don't
there's
know.
a 20 different key combination where you're like, I have to press the red button, then the blue, flip the switches. I think it's like probably one button.
I just trust Earth. Like, I know what Earth is. I know I can run around. I know I can dip into a pond. I can
This
climb
pond thing, you're so fucked in the pond. I don't know why you're thinking that you're like easy, that this pond is some sanctuary. Have you tried
Pat,
to breathe out of a reed?
Look up pond, Jurassic Park World Dominion. This chick does it in the new.
Have you
Look
tried
up
to
chick
breathe out
under
of a
pond.
reed?
Yeah, dude. Dude, that's something I'm good at. Nice slow breathing. I did it when I got COVID, dude. Pond, yeah, Jurassic Park, World Dominion. Also, look up Chastain.
See how long you can go before it gets
okay.
annoying. Close your nose. Aren't you all right? I like the idea of someone doing the reed thing, but they don't have their head submerged. They just think that that's like what they thought that was going to shield them.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah,
Yes,
she's already
Pat.
fucked.
No, because but Pat, find the different shot where she's right below. You go right, but look at this pond move. No one's getting you there, dude.
Now, do you have a reed on you, or do you have to pick the reed out?
You got to
too?
find the nice little reed, you know? Yeah, boom. Right? Look at this guy. He's got no move, right? Nice and low.
He can
okay?
very easily submerge.
No,
Yeah, he
'cause-
goes right in.
Yeah, that guy's too stupid. All the dinosaurs, here's the thing about dinosaurs, they're stupid. At the very least, they're stupid. So, like, you could chuck
But they're-
something. You could chuck something and
No.
they go, it's like big dogs.
No.
Yeah.
No. They're not. They're only stupid, except for in Jurassic Park.
You think they're smart?
When it's a primal setting like that, they got sensitive noses, sensitive sight, hearing.
The
Yes, they can
Velociraptors.
operate a car.
Right.
I think after like, see, you're already starting to feel a little off.
No, I did a deep
And
one.
during
I did a
during
deep
it,
one, so
during it, you
nice.
have me chirping your ear in the park. Dude, you don't have the guts to continue with this reed thing.
I'm telling you, in Jurassic Park, just offhand, I think I could do it for 10 hours, and then I would probably tire.
Zero chance you could do it
Dude,
for 10 hours.
dude.
Your fingers would prune. There'd
Yes,
be little
yes, I
minnows.
would
There'd be
prune.
little minnows eating at you.
But
You'd
I'd
probably get
take-
eaten by a little fish.
I would take the minnow bite. I would become one with the leeches, and that would be fine with me. Because again, if I pop my head,
So now you're getting riddled with diseases. You're getting little pieces of flesh. You're bleeding out in the
because
pond.
you have to remember,
And then you have to continue for 30 more miles.
here's the thing: you got
After
to
bleeding out in the pond, you're already dead if you're in 10 hours.
listen. You got to remember.
You're going to be a sponge.
You got to remember, you don't have to be deep in the pond, under the surface all the time. You're just looking out for larger predators where you then go pond. You're sort of relaxing in the pond and just waiting for larger noises. No, seriously, in Jurassic Park, if you hear
Here's
an
the
animal,
thing,
if you
though.
hear it, listen, hear me out. If you hear a larger primate coming, they make tremors. And you know this.
Not all of them.
No, the
Cheetahs,
biggest ones. No, that stuff's fine.
Pumas,
Pumas are not in Jurassic Park.
but their prehistoric equivalent are.
Yeah, but those are fine. Like the thing the Newman guy encountered at the end of the first one, that fucker, I'm taking that thing
You
out.
can't take anything out. I'm
I'm
under the
taking
assumption
that
you
out.
can't take any animals in Jurassic Park out.
I would choke out that fucker. I would get on its thing and I would choke it out. Absolutely.
Their muscles are so twitchy. Have you tried to like
Pull
wrestle
that
down
fucker up.
like a dog, like a even a cat or a dog?
You don't think?
Listen, also this pond scenario.
The pond scenario.
This pond scenario doesn't further you to anywhere. It's just like stalled time.
It is a lot of stalled time.
Like you're not really like I would venture to say that you should only go into the pond under dire circumstances. You wouldn't want to stick in a pond.
I agree with you. I do think that
'Cause
the
also,
pond, because I call it the
It's a
high-low.
watering hole. Animals need to go to ponds to get fresh water. It could be a sanctuary of a lot of vicious creatures.
Listen
Yeah,
to
you're
me.
fucked in all
Listen to
of
me.
these, dude.
You're right, Miller. That's why I'm glad you brought it up. Which is, and I think
try to-
you're agreeing to me with me a little bit here, is when you use the high-low theory as sort of breaks when
What's the high-low
when
theory?
emergence
You never even define the high-low theory.
tree pond. It's the tree pond annex. It's the double tree pond attack. As you leave and there's emergent scenarios, you high low. You go high and then you go low. You go low and then
So
you
you're
go
assuming
high.
that you need a tree or a pond nearby.
Yes, you stay.
And also that tree needs
Yeah.
to be scalable.
yes,
It
you
needs
gotta,
to have branches
you
on
gotta-
the low ends because
Yeah.
you're not scaling a tree with your bare hands. It only has branches up
Yeah,
top.
yeah.
Look up Jurassic Park trees and let's see what percentage have branches low.
Yeah. Find low.
These aren't pine trees. These are very. These aren't coniferous.
That's what it would be. Like if you were with me, I would keep a tight perimeter. I go Miller, Pat, right and left. When we hear a little bit of tremor, I want you on pond, you on tree.
You don't have anyone with you. This is already.
whatever we
You're already
find
going
first,
against your rules here.
Whatever
Jurassic Park trees.
we go up.
See, how are you scaling these things?
Well,
How
that-
are you scaling
that's
those?
That's not ideal.
Look at those. You're not scaling any of those.
No, but they climbed a tree in one. You can find the tree.
That thing you're not climbing.
Yeah, but look at that fucker a little more towards the back. I could have done. Yeah, see?
You're not climbing any.
No,
of
you're
these,
getting
dude.
some of these, not up front. Some of
So
these
you
over
just
here.
have a low.
No,
You just have a low thing.
these trees you're not going to climb. You're right, but you can get on some of the. I think you can get out. See that tree? No, he just keeps that tree behind that. You could have climbed. You could have gotten up.
You think you have the wherewithal?
That's how I'm doing it.
You think you have the wherewithal to be underneath a pond with a reed? There's a bunch of little fish nipping at you, giving a little of these things, and you're not going to move to let the dinosaur that's standing right above you know that you're there.
You have to stay.
You don't think they're walking through?
They don't. I don't think those
You're getting
guys.
jostled around in the waves a little bit.
They're high up though. A lot of those guys. They're not low
You're
down.
full of shit.
They're not. Listen, you're probably gonna die. Like there's a lot of chance that you die. All right.
Give up on the. Listen, you're gonna die.
I'm just telling you right now what would happen.
Which
though.
would you
I
think is
would
more
do
fun?
That. What would you do? So you would go
Space.
when the large. No, I'm saying let's say just come with me into Jurassic for a second, and you hear okay, there's something coming. Where are you going? You going under a bush?
I'm lying flat down on my stomach, arms out.
You're gonna get like the bear. Like it's like a.
Flat on my stomach. Just lying flat down. And if it goes after me, so be it.
You're gonna get
'Cause the only
savagely eaten.
no, the only way they eat you is if it's by scent. And I would argue that even if there's a scent, you're fucked in the
No.
pond, even if it's scent.
You think it's scent?
Well, if it is scent. Let me
Also,
ask you
I
this.
thought the actress, we talked about this, pull up actresses that look like Jessica Chastain. I thought Jessica Chastain was in all of the Jurassic Park movies.
I kind of thought so too until you told me.
Yeah, and she's not.
Let me ask you this.
Yeah. We're going to have a lot of feedback after this. There's going to be a lot of new scenario.
Which do you think has more star power if you were to come out of either scenario? Which would you be more of a hero in when you
That's
you
brilliant.
escape?
Probably
Escaping Jurassic
space.
Park or I'm thinking Jurassic Park might have more.
You think so?
Yes, because no one's supposed to go into Jurassic Park, really. Although it's an amusement
Yeah, that's
park.
actually a decent point. Like, you would be the people that survived
It
Jurassic.
is an amusement park, though.
They would be, but an average civilian getting themselves home from space, right? So look, click on Bryce Dallas Howard, top level. That's not Jessica Chastain. So pull up, search Bryce Dallas Howard versus Jessica Chastain. Yeah, like there's people who've put the pictures. Just go to Jessica Chastain and then put in the Google search, put versus Bryce Dallas Howard. It's insane, dude. I think you're right. I think though the celebrity would be probably is Jurassic because more people would probably care on Earth. Crazy town.
No, they look completely different.
They don't look exactly like at all.
That's crazy.
One's
Come
got a
on,
lot more, it seems like plastic surgery or some shit.
And different color
go
eyes.
back.
I think it's just the fact that they have red hair.
No, that one's more pronounced than the other ones. Like that one's crazy. They look very similar.
They're just two
They don't look-
redheads. You can't
They're
can't
just
claim
two
that all
redheads.
redheads look the same.
No, that's insane. You know that you think that's just because they have red hair? Come on,
Yep.
bro.
That's what you're thinking.
I'm a reddist.
And if there's any red hair,
I'll tell you right now, my buddy Rich, there's a couple people that will not choose space, no matter how good your argument is, because they just have a deep distrust of space. We were trying to get Rich.
That's why it's
he's
more
not-
badass too.
Yeah,
and it's
he's
easier.
not-
It's cake. It's the easiest thing.
It's where you're not supposed to be. Our friend Katie too was like, I'm not
Says who?
going in. Space is a terrifying prospect, you know?
Space. There's a reality
no
to space.
oxygen.
People are in space. No one's in Jurassic Park. That's not a reality. So it's already more dangerous.
Never existed.
When you go to
But
Jurassic
it's
Park,
on
now
Earth.
you're in a movie.
But it's on.
This is space is
it's on
reality.
Earth.
People go.
It's on Earth, all right? That is true. It doesn't even exist.
And
This debate continued.
Let
I'm
me
telling
ask
you,
you
it's
this.
like a 3. And then we started bringing up just other scenarios that you might like. If like, would you go on? One of them was like, I would rather. People were like, I'd rather be stranded in space than go on a cruise with my in-laws. Shit like that.
once you get to the edge of Jurassic Park,
Yeah.
is there like a boat waiting for you, or now do you have to like hope that there's a helicopter that's flying over and you have to wave them down? Like, how do you even get off Jurassic Park?
That's a good question. I don't know about.
I have Houston that's helping me. You
Yeah.
have no help.
Jurassic Park is an island. This is a decent point. We didn't really. I think there's probably in my head there is that boat that was there.
That's
there was a
waiting.
boat there waiting, technically, in the original.
All right.
So maybe that's
So you have to find the boat. You have to know which.
Yep. It's
side
like the
of
food.
the-
It's like your food thing. You're betting on the boat being there.
Yeah.
We'll
We'll try it. We'll do a pod. We'll try it.
One space, one J Park. I have
You're
been
potting
slow-
from Jurassic Park. You're like, fuck, I got a bunch of it. And I'm just like all tired and like, I'm running out of food. I can't talk much.
Yeah.
I can't waste energy. I'm
Yeah, you come-
drinking
you-
my own urine.
You just smash cut and it's just me.
I'm doing the same thing just for entertainment.
I pop my head out. Miller, I've been under the pond for close to 3 hours now.
Oh, bad.
So that was our Audience, chime in. Are you a deep, or do you have deep distrust for technology too? A lot of people out there don't want to be. They barely like using their cell phone. Now they got to fucking, command interlink with Houston on a ride back. I mean, a lot of people they're not even gonna want to touch that, bro.
I don't think you got to be more in nature. More goes to Jurassic Park. I don't like. You know what I mean? The distrust of technology doesn't mean you're more of a nature person. You got to go Jurassic Park and get threatened by animals.
Vicious animals.
Yeah.
Yeah, you and my brother, you guys are. What was your topic?
I mean, I had a bunch of topics, but one, I went to the Grateful Dead show last night with A. Gins.
Oh wow, this sounds legendary.
He had fantastic seats.
Yeah.
And he had a. What's your move at concerts? Do you leave before the encore, hoping that you don't have to deal with traffic and stuff, or do you?
It depends on how good the
encore?
Yeah, if it was like a good, really good show,
yeah,
I think I stick around.
He's a strictly stay for encore,
yeah,
no matter what guy.
Yeah,
I'm pretty much always leaving before encore.
Wow,
because I don't like to deal with the traffic.
Where was it?
Citi Field.
Yeah, so you're kind of
right where you were.
Oh my God! Did you take the subway?
7?
Yeah.
Did you take the subway back?
Yeah.
Did you take the 7? You took the 7 back?
Yeah.
Did you know about the Express 7?
No.
You took a local 7 back.
Yeah.
Ooh, baby, dude. A. Gins.
Yeah.
I was sketched out about leaving after the encore.
Yeah.
Because of this like clusterfuck, but Gins got me the tickets. This and that, and so I stayed with him till the end of the show, and then we're all in the fucking mosh pit walking towards the subway. Just a mosh pit, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's so many,
You go up this like boardwalk kind of thing, and then there's signs, and it says 7, turn left. And I'm starting to turn left, and everyone's going left, and Gins goes, no, we're going right.
What?
And I go, what are you talking about? He goes, special event trains to Manhattan. There's a secret express train that doesn't go local.
This doesn't even sound real.
So we peel off, and there's like no one peeling off. Everyone's going local 7. We get on this train. It's spacious. There's no one really in there. Everyone's sitting down. And on the other side, everyone's packed into the train. You could see both trains. And we're speeding, but we're taking the express. No stops. There's like maybe one stop before Grand Central. We're speeding by all these trains. They're all just sardines. Like everyone's like trying to like pissing their pants. It was a legendary moment by Gins.
We did not take this. Why? You know about this?
Yeah. Well, I know about.
It's
transit.
Killer, right?
I'm a transit expert. I had to do transit all my life in the city. Yeah.
Has that always been there?
Express trains, they've always existed. Yeah.
Express trains,
they don't
of course,
always run.
But
they don't always run. Maybe it wasn't running at the time, but
for special events, for baseball games.
Man. So my thing is like, is it at the same
but also
like
the other
like
thing,
where were you? You were like close enough to see everyone else. So it was like on another platform. Was it on the like that? Was it on like the Other Way platform?
It may have been on the Other Way platform.
Yeah.
They run next to each other.
Yeah, they run next to each other.
Right, like a regular express.
Right.
Like a lot of the express trains aren't.
Yeah, you're literally on this.
Yeah.
It's not like you have to go to a different subway station.
I've never heard of a 7 express though. I've heard of it, an A as an express. Or
for these
D.
for baseball games, concerts, they have expresses leaving at the end of the game.
Well, that's awesome because I would much
killer.
rather, in my head, if that's happening, I would then, because it wasn't even that terrible. Like, I was like, oh, this is going to be the worst thing ever at the Met game. And, like, we got back and it was, like, kind of fine, But if there was an express train, man, you'd probably get back in, like, 15 minutes.
Yeah. No, it was the best.
And
got a couple slices.
There was, oh, man, what the hell?
Also, I don't know if
I wonder
you guys,
if it was doing it for the Met game. Maybe not.
It probably was.
Growing up, the commercial was famous. It was take the 7 train to the game. And that's how everyone would take the 7 train.
Yeah.
It's very economy type of like park. Like there's a lot of families going and stuff.
Right.
From like Brooklyn and Queens.
Do you think that's also why though that like there are a lot of people on the local 7 because they actually need to go local?
They
stops?
actually need to go local. Yeah.
So that's cool too, though, because it's like, yeah, make a train because that train the express train isn't gonna have all that many people. It's gonna go fast. This is what I've always said about Starbucks. Me and my buddy, they should make a line for just iced coffee, and get it out of the regular line because people would fly. You know,
you can order ahead now at Starbucks.
Yeah, mobile orders. It's a nightmare. I haven't been in there in a while.
If you have a cellular device that has the capabilities.
That's been making those stores though a nightmare too. The mobile orders, because then it slows. Then they barely attend to the regular people. Yeah, the peasants who are coming in the fucking front door. They're like, yeah, I have a mobile order. I'm like, okay, I just need a fucking iced coffee. They could even have a self-pour thing. We wanted to call it Free the Icer was the campaign we wanted to do. Free the iced coffee. Get it out of there. Go. Yeah, get...
How'd that campaign go? Should we cut it? 5-minute break?
Perfect.
We'll do a 5-minute piss break.
Expert 51 minutes set. They should